Hey everyone, today I'm going to look at the best 5G prepaid phone plans. And I'm actually whittling my list down to three competitors that use Verizon 5G and three competitors that use T-Mobile 5G because they each have something different to offer and might be best suited for various situations. So I'm going to start with T-Mobile. So T-Mobile has prepaid plans just on its own, just the same as Verizon has prepaid plans. Now with these, you'll see that your options are based on what you pay. So the only way to get unlimited 5G is going to be up here, right? So you have this $45 per month plan or this $60 unlimited plus plan. Now, with each of these, you only get that discount that it's showing right here, the 60 and 45 respectively, if you've already signed up for auto pay. So that's just a fine print issue I personally take umbrage with because it seems a little dishonest. However, there are some benefits to this, like international texting, unlimited to 215 plus countries. Now, to me, that plus just means it's 216 or something, and maybe they didn't want to say that. I don't know. But there's also unlimited talk and text to and from Mexico, Canada, and the US. When available, there's also MLB TV, Scam Block, and then T-Mobile Tuesdays. So with each of these, your price is based on the number of lines you have, and obviously the more lines you add, the bigger the discount. From there, you can see that the speeds for uploads and downloads, as well as latency, are pretty much the same across the board, depending, that doesn't change based on the the plan that you have. What it doesn't say here is congestion. That's down here. During times of congestion, heavy data users get deprioritization. And at that point, if you are streaming video, it drops down to SD. So it looks like a pretty basic deal, pretty basic coverage with unlimited options and things like a 5-year price guarantee. So for me, this says unlimited mobile hotspot data with 3G speeds. Not really what we're looking for. We're looking for 5G. You're only going to get that when you are using your phone in a basic capacity, not as a hotspot. So that's something to be aware of. If you are a heavy data user and you use your phone a lot for hotspot data, you're not going to get that same accessibility with the basic prepaid T-Mobile options. But if you aren't, this can give you a good 5-year guarantee, particularly if you live in the city. Similarly, those who live in the city and those who have good T-Mobile access, which is mostly urban areas, will find good discounts through Mint Mobile. Now, Mint Mobile is a no contract option, but the catch is you have to pay in advance. So it might look like, oh, $15 per month, right? This is a deal that you're getting right now. But the plans are a little bit different because your discounts are contingent upon how many months you purchase in advance. The minimum is 3. If you are someone who lives in a city, you want to take advantage of T-Mobile 5G towers, and you can pay in advance, Mint Mobile is going to be a good option for you. You have this 3-month plan, 6-month plan, and 12-month plan, all of which require upfront payments. You get new customer discounts for your initial term. So this says right here, all unlimited plans 50% off. If you purchase a 12-month plan, meaning you pay annually, that 50% off only applies to the first year, after which it goes back to its original $30 per month cost. That is true whichever of these you purchase. Should you only pay 3 months in advance, that 50% off or whatever discount happens to apply at the time you sign up will only apply to the first 3 months. What it says here is that unlimited customers who use more than 50 gigabytes per month might experience lower speeds during congestion. And at that point, just like regular T-Mobile prepaid, your video starts to stream at SD. Now, when you look at your plans here, these are the options, 6-month, 12-month, and it's based on the amount of usage. So T-Mobile towers, you can still get 5G access depending on what you use, but it's best for people who can pay up front and who don't need a lot of data. This brings me down to Metro by T-Mobile, yet another prepaid option. So if we're looking at cell phone plans, you'll see here that there are different plans based on data. So over here, 5G data, unlimited, right? This looks very similar to the offerings from the basic T-Mobile prepaid. You get that 5-year price guarantee, taxes and fees are included, which I like. And then you have the option of things like 100 gigabytes of Google One membership. That can be about $100 per month, or sorry, per year, speaking from personal experience. So this can save you quite a bit when you consider the upgrade. Now, the best value is going to be this 5G data unlimited plan. And the reason being, it includes HD video, Amazon Prime, which is, again, a little over 140, I think now, per year. And then this Google One membership, which 100 gigabytes, I mean, that's really based on how much you use. But this plan includes more benefits. And with it, you can add things like watch and tablet lines for only $5 per month if you bring your device. So if you live in a city, you want to use those 5G T-Mobile towers, and you have things like Apple Watches or tablets that you want to incorporate into your plan, your best value is going to be found with Metro by T-Mobile, because you'll still get that 5G option, but you'll also get additional benefits like the Google One membership, the Amazon Prime, and the ability to incorporate things like watches, tablets, home internet as well. Then we switch over to Verizon towers. So Verizon 5G towers work best for me. However, that has not always been the case. Now that I live in a more rural area, I have found that Verizon coverage is more reliable than T-Mobile. T-Mobile doesn't even work in my office or my house. It certainly doesn't work with thicker walls. Verizon has significantly better penetration with thicker buildings, older buildings, and of course, across rural areas of America. So outside of major cities, I prefer the Verizon 5G connection. And with that, my top 3 picks are Visible, Total Wireless, and Straight Talk. Now, Straight Talk is ideal for individuals. If you are just looking for a plan for yourself, and you might want to add things like tablets, mobile hotspot, or internet, Straight Talk is the best option using Verizon's 5G networks. You're not going to find the same discounts that you would for things like multiple lines, which is why I say it's best for individuals. The Silver Unlimited plan, though, is very similar to how Mint Mobile structures its cell phone plans, in that you can pay ahead of time for things like several months in advance. And paying for several months in advance can get you discounts, but only with the Silver plan. Moreover, if you bump your plan up to the Gold or Platinum Unlimited plan, you get 5G ultra wide. So that's even faster than the regular 5G network you get with the Silver Unlimited plan. It includes 100 gigabytes of cloud storage, and depending on your plan, unlimited hotspot data, as well as this Walmart Plus membership. Now, if you love Walmart or you use Walmart Plus, that's going to be a big factor as to why you choose Straight Talk and Verizon's 5G ultra wide network, 4 times faster than traditional 5G. Now over here we have Total Wireless. Total Wireless is going to be a great option for different deals that you can find still using those Verizon 5G towers. So we're going to start with these phone plans here. And the thing I like most about Total Wireless is that it's best for families. I think it has some of the better deals for families with young children. You have all of these options with unlimited 5G data that doesn't slow down. Unlimited 5G data that doesn't slow down, unlimited hotspot, roaming, 4th line at no additional cost. So these top 2 plans, the Total 5G Unlimited and Total 5G Plus Unlimited, are the most attractive for those who want a no contract prepaid 5G option that takes advantage of the Verizon lines because it won't slow down. Straight Talk will probably slow down when things get busy, but that won't happen here. Moreover, you get that fourth line at no additional cost. So you can see that the price drops pretty tremendously once you add additional lines. So now if I have 5 people, myself, my spouse, and my 3 kids, I'm only paying $27 per month per line for that 5G plus unlimited. And I get Disney Plus. That saves me well over $150 per year. So there's a lot to love there. And I really like that it's not going to slow down. You can see the latency, the download and upload speeds. Those are even faster than what you're seeing with things like Mint Mobile and T-Mobile prepaid. And they also come with the 6 months of Disney Plus, as I mentioned, the better mobile hotspot allowances, so ideal for families. Last but not least is Visible Wireless. So Visible also uses Verizon, and Visible has a lot of plans. You can bring your phone, you can not bring your phone. Visible is best for heavy data users, in my opinion, particularly heavy data users and hotspot users. So as I said earlier, T-Mobile is going to have good basic plans, but not if you use any type of mobile hotspot data. Visible is where you want to be if you use your phone to get hotspot data on the go. If you work wherever you are, at an airport, at a lounge, on the road, at a cafe, you want this reliability. So they have structured discounts whether you pay monthly or annually. And obviously you get better discounts if you pay annually versus monthly. Still, they are also some of the cheapest plans I have seen for prepaid coverage, excluding the fact that you get that offering for Verizon's 5G. So we have obviously different options here, but the cheapest plan is only going to give you Verizon's 5G when things aren't congested. It does slow down when things get congested and it drops you down to that 4G. But once you pick one of their top 2 plans, you're now seeing 5G ultra wideband 4 times faster than regular 5G, and you're getting things like smartwatch service availability, unlimited use of your phone as a mobile hotspot with Wi-Fi connections. That's 3 times the speed compared to traditional Visible plans. And then, of course, extras like home internet discounts, global passes, and calling to 85 countries. So what you'll see here is a lot of options, a lot of benefits in these plans. Up to 99% of the US population is covered by this. All the hotspot data, no data limits on your hotspot usage. Even Mint Mobile has data limits on hotspot usage. So if you are looking to use your phone for hotspot data, you're a heavy data user, Verizon is going to be your best option. And in that regard, any of these 3 will work for you, but Visible is the best bang for your buck. If you have a family and you're looking for discounts based on the number of lines, Total Wireless is going to be great for you. But if you're buying just for yourself, the biggest deals will come from Straight Talk, still using that 5G ultra wideband from Verizon. If you prefer something cheaper, something that has a 5-year price guarantee, and you live in a city with good T-Mobile coverage, then Metro by T-Mobile is going to be great, as will the basic T-Mobile prepaid plans, which come with some of the extra benefits of things like auto pay monthly discounts, and of course the T-Mobile customer support. And then if you can pay ahead of time, Mint Mobile will give you those discounts, but really bad when it comes to affordable data. So if you're someone who uses your phone a lot for streaming, that's not going to be the prepaid 5G you want.